Hi, and welcome to a very interesting If I Speak special. We've literally just come on here because we felt we had to, but the craziness that's been going on with the Super League, as well as people that don't know already that Jose Mourinho has been sacked or allegedly walked away from the Tottenham job. And we had to get our panel on here, Mr. Nandu, who obviously is a Tottenham fan, got his shout on and everything. Yeah, this is just a crazy time, a crazy weekend, crazy moment. Yeah, just take it away, man. All your thoughts
Bro,
on
it's
everything.
it's been a crazy 24 hours of football. Just I don't know when it's been this crazy before. Just think about it. Just two breaking news within not even 24 hours, less than 24 hours, probably even 12 hours.
Mm,
But I don't know. Mourinho being sacked is it's not a surprise, but at the same time it is, if you get what I'm saying. It's just
yeah.
the way we were playing football, the players weren't up for it. It's like they didn't want to play for him anymore. There's probably like one or two players that were still up for playing with him, but I don't know, with the whole Super League thing. I think obviously it's official that Jose's been sacked, and there's rumours that he literally just refused to take the players out for training because of
Mm,
this whole mess that's going on right now. But it's a disaster going into the EFL Cup final. Ryan Mason is obviously the guy that's taken over out
man,
of
that Ryan Mason.
absolutely nowhere. I don't know where this has come from. I was hoping that probably that Ledley King was going to take over for
Mm.
the rest of the season or something, but
Is he your assistant manager, Ledley King, or is he just one
nah,
of the coaches?
he's literally just one of the coaches.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
I'm assuming that the whole team just literally just has been sacked or chose to leave the role.
Mm.
But I don't know. It's going to be a crazy couple of weeks. I think there'll be tensions between managers within their clubs. I'm not going to say that the younger managers are going to be pushing against it. I'm going to say managers like Klopp are definitely going to have tension within the club
Mm.
because obviously 2 years ago he stated that he's against the Super League and yeah, that he wouldn't want to face Real Madrid every single year. And what's the point of that? So it's going to be interesting to see how all of this unfolds within the next couple of days or even the coming
Mm.
weeks.
Or coming hours or minutes, man. You like everything,
Even
everything
coming
just
hours or minutes.
yeah, it's literally just all of it's just flying about at the moment. But do you think now that Mourinho's sort of been sacked, do you think it's given him kind of an excuse to walk away now? Like take the Super League aside, do you think this was he picked his moment to basically leave, where sort of the Super League sort of taking over in a sense about all the attention that's going on, rather than
Um,
more than Tottenham itself? Do you think that it's basically just like, what's the word, overshadowed everything that's gone wrong at Tottenham?
I think, um, I don't know because I don't know how this whole Super League thing is playing out right now. Do the clubs already have the money? I'm assuming not,
Mm.
but I don't know. I think it just gave Daniel Levy an excuse to just get rid of him immediately when he got the chance because
Mm.
obviously all of our clubs signing the intent to be within the Super League, we're getting the money. I think it's easier to go through a process of change from the season before going into the Super League rather than going into the Super League where our club is basically a mess with Mourinho being in it, where we can't actually compete for anything at all. I mean,
Mm.
I know that I said at the beginning of the season we're going to compete for at least two trophies by the end of the season: the Europa League and the FA Cup,
Mm.
or potentially even the Carabao Cup, which we're in the final for. But it's just been a whole mess throughout the whole season. I think the first 10, 12 games of the season were just it was just a mask with Son and Kane just carrying everything, and eventually everything just unfolding. But I think right now, as much as it is a shock to me, I think it's a perfect time for Mourinho to go, and hopefully a new era just slowly comes in within the club.
Yeah, now that we're in discussion of that, it's interesting you say that because like from my perspective, I just think it's like fair enough the results are not going away, but if you want someone to win you a trophy prior, like
Yeah,
obviously the League Cup finals upcoming Sunday, it's not even a week away. It's what like oh yeah, about 6 days. Okay, 6 days away and stuff. You wouldn't want to
yeah,
sack a manager that's a masterclass at winning trophies just before. Like if you're gonna
yeah.
sack him, then you sack him after, regardless if you win it or not. Because that's what
But
that's what Tottenham should have done, in my opinion.
I
Is
think sacking
wait till the
him
final.
after, yeah,
Yeah, sorry, go on. Yeah,
I think sacking him after wouldn't make any sense either because he's basically proven that he can win a
but
trophy
then
with
but then
us.
didn't Daniel Levy say that if top four was the like the maximum minimum requirement. So if there's no top four, then that's it. He's gone regardless. So even if he'd won that Carabao Cup, and
Yeah,
realistically, you guys are not really in the top four race anymore. Um,
I don't think there's a race at all anymore for the rest of the season, knowing that we're in the Super League.
oh yeah, with the Super League, but yeah, but as in this is like before and stuff when reports
Yeah,
were
yeah,
saying that if Tottenham don't make the top four, then Mourinho's gone. So even if you guys had won the Carabao Cup, then he would have been gone. That's the
yeah,
way like. Yeah, it's just weird timing to be honest, because obviously with all this happening and stuff, it's understandable. Does make sense in the way that the story's coming out about Mourinho not basically refusing to bring the players in. Um,
yeah.
so it's a bit strange in that way. But now that we're on topic on managers and stuff, now that Jose Mourinho is not Tottenham manager anymore, who comes in then? Who comes in next? Or
I'm
who?
looking at
Or yeah, who would you want next, even?
I'm looking at two specific managers, Nagelsmann and Scott Parker. I think these are the two most likely to take the job for next season. And I think I'd want them equally as much. Obviously, more towards Nagelsmann because he's got the European pedigree within him
Mm.
now. And but now that the Super League is official, I don't think it matters who are the two that we get because this is a new era of football. Basically, it doesn't matter who we get in at this point. I think right now it's just us rebuilding. I think I don't know if it's actually rebuilding because I think that would just be a stupid excuse to say.
Yeah.
But I think we've got the squad to actually compete for trophies. But it's just
That's the
bringing,
thing. That's the thing. Do you guys have the good enough squad there? Like, fair enough, you got the players, but we were
yeah,
literally like listing the other day when I think you lot drew to Newcastle, when I think you lost one of your games. We were going
yeah,
for the Tottenham team, and we're just like, this is how I see it. Like, maybe 3 or 4 players in your team that are worthy of world class or keeping. I don't know if you
yeah.
feel the same or not, but that's just from my
So
outside perspective. Like, look at Tottenham. I don't think you. I think apart from those 4 players, so the 4 players that I've sort of come to that are actually good at Tottenham are obviously Kane and Son too, and Dombele, and I think Højbjerg. I think those are the only 4. I think Regular
uh,
might have been another one, but I just think he's yeah, like you said before, he's rash and stuff.
yeah,
But
um,
apart from those 4, like what are you guys realistically? What are your thoughts
um,
on that?
I think the core of our team is Son, Kane, Ndombele, Højbjerg,
Mm,
and Reguilon. I think
yeah,
players that should be mentioned. Um, I think Joe Roden should be mentioned and Lo Celso. I think with Lo Celso
he's too
especially,
young though, isn't he, Joe Roden?
but I think if we bring in another centre back alongside with him,
Yeah,
it would just work out well. I think he's already a leader on the pitch, from what I can see.
the thing is, you can't expect that from like a young talent like that because if you look at
Exactly,
Foden, for example, he's learnt off the best. He's learnt off David Silva, and like same thing kind
exactly.
of goes for Green. Like I was gonna say Greenwood. Same thing goes for Greenwood as well because he's kind of learning off like Bruno and Pogba and all these players. But
Exactly.
Joe Roden, he's got
I
like
mean,
he hasn't got anyone to
um,
learn off really,
yeah.
unless he wants to become the next Davinson Sanchez or Eric Dyer or something like that.
Oh no, hell, I don't think. No,
I
that's
hope he
not.
does. I hope he
That's
does. I
that's
hope he
not
pans
happening,
out like
bro.
that.
No, no, that's not happening. From what I heard, the last couple of days, I don't think I ever mentioned it to you lot, but Jerome Boateng has been linked to the club
Yeah, he's been linked. He's
heavily.
been linked with like all the clubs, I think, even our club as well.
Like
But
one
yeah,
of the main sources within the Bundesliga said that he's very interested in joining the club now. So I think, I don't know if he'll be a guaranteed starter, but I think it'll be good to have a player like him. But I said the same thing with Joe Hart last season. I mean, this season, and Gareth Bale, and look where that's gotten us. So I don't think with our club it just makes any sense to be bringing in all these big name players right now. Just sign the money, sign the players with the right money.
Sign the money. I think the Super League's getting to you, bro.
Super League money will come to us if we don't get if we don't get kicked out of the Premier League. I mean, we just forwarded our way into the Super League. I can't lie. Levy has played a massive masterclass with this. Getting us. I can't lie. We're the true winners of this. Getting into the Super League. Think about it. Every single club that's in the Super League has major pedigree. Major pedigree.
That's true. That's very true.
Apart from us, what have we last won? Like a measly League Cup back in 2008.
That was against us as well.
And then, 2 trophies within 20 years. Like, come on, nah. We don't even deserve to be part of this.
I think the reason why that's kind of happened is because, say, just an example, say Leeds or Everton got picked above you guys for the Super League, then I think a lot of Tottenham fans, a lot of the media will go absolutely crazy that Tottenham wouldn't be in it just because of because of your owners, really, and because of Mourinho. Well, yeah, when Mourinho was there, obviously, that's why.
I think we're in the Super League mainly because we're considered to be the big six brought by Sky, and obviously that's bitten them back.
That's basically why, yeah. And I think with Mourinho there as well, because if he wasn't there, if it was someone else, I reckon then potentially then I don't think you guys would be in with a shout with it, to be honest. But and with Sky as well, because you could argue Leicester have been robbed, to be honest. I'm not getting into it.
Leicester have been acting more of a big club than us, Arsenal, Man United within the last couple of years. And if we're basing this on recent success,
I'm not sure about Man United though. I don't think or even Arsenal to a sense, because you understand, you kind of understand why Arsenal are there. It's because of what they have achieved and you said, the pedigree of what they've done in English football and stuff.
Yeah, I think right now it just makes sense. Obviously, we're all speculating right now with why our clubs haven't been spending that money, apart from Chelsea and City, obviously, who initially didn't want to be part of this whole thing. Yeah, but I think
we've been forced to. That's basically what it is. We've been kind of forced to do it, just because everyone else is, and we don't want to fall behind in terms of what the owners are thinking about money and stuff.
I think if you have the opportunity, why would you turn it down? Like 3.5 billion just to
accept an invitation or something.
Just accept it and be part of it. I don't think any serious club would turn it down unless the fans are driving the club. Like I would say Liverpool, but now it's
exactly that's the thing, that their owners don't care about the fans.
I think Liverpool's I think Liverpool's a major surprise within the league for actually being one of the leaders to this.
I say both,
if you United.
Yeah, both Liverpool and United, because they're the two leading English football teams in this country that have historically been the best, even before our time and stuff, and since the league started, really. And I understand what I don't know if you watch what Gary Neville said and stuff, or we'll leave a link. We'll leave a link in the description and stuff. You guys can have a watch as well if you haven't already. And what Rio said as well. I actually do agree to some extent. I think maybe because they're sort of butthurt that they obviously won't get as much money, or they're probably losing out on money as well for their own benefit as well, which is understandable. You understand why, because it's their job and stuff, like everyday job. But I do agree in the sense that it's gonna ruin stuff. Like from my perspective, it's just it's poor, really. Like it's a poor act from Abramovich. Because that because it's such, I was saying before, it's such a love-hate sort of relationship with Roman Abramovich, because he does a lot for the club, but he also do a lot to get money as well because of that Russian gas in it. Literally. I
think this is bound to happen anyway. It was obviously bound to happen. This has been on the talks for 20 years, and obviously COVID struck. I think right now is as much as it is the worst time to do it, I think it's the perfect time to do it as well. as much as there's going to be an uproar, there's already an uproar because of this. This is just a new era of football, which is obviously going to happen. Like literally, Premier League. Once the Premier League was founded as well, I'm assuming that there was an uproar because of that. So,
yeah, it's the same, but I think it's obviously a bit different now because of the amount of clubs that are actually in it now, and the money and the stature of clubs, and like I said, the money of the owners as well, because it was much greater compared to before and stuff. But the actual format, I don't have anything against it, like what they're actually proposing and stuff. But like you said, like it'd be great if it was like a pre-season sort of thing, or if it was or if it's say instead that, so like if they scrap the Nations League and put this European Super League, I'd be fine with that as well, and they get rid of qualifiers.
You know what this reminds me of?
To be fair.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, the International Champions Cup.
Yeah.
I think they use that as a way of sort of low-key and seeing how it would end up working, because the Super League is basically a longer version of that, if you think about it.
Yeah, but it's throughout. Well, obviously, it starts in August and then ends in does it end in May or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's something like that.
Yeah, so it's basically pre-season already started.
Yeah.
With the group, with the league or whatever it is, then the kickoff. I mean, the knockout stages.
Yeah. So, I'll just read it out again then. So I'm just looking at what Sky Sports says. So what is the European Super League? So 20 participating clubs with 15 founding clubs and a qualifying mechanism for a further 5 teams to qualify annually based on achievements in the prior season. Wait, Tottenham, what achievements though?
Money, that's it. Money.
Midweek fixtures with all clubs continue to compete in their respective national leagues. An August start with clubs participating in 2 groups of 10, playing home and away fixtures with the top 3 in each group automatically qualifying for the quarterfinals. Teams finishing 4th and 5th will compete in 2-leg playoffs for the remaining qualifying positions. A 2-leg knockout will be used to reach the final at the end of May. So essentially, it's a longer way of the Champions League, obviously, but I was going to say something, I forgot, but the whole thing's just mad. It's just unbelievable.
No,
I don't know how.
No way. There's no way the league is going to kick us out.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was going to say that. Like the reason why everyone's so against it is because the potential of clubs being kicked out of the Champions League and their respective leagues as well. Like imagine, imagine a Premier League with like the top 6, and then you have the top 2 battle between like Newcastle and Leicester or something like that.
Not even that. If you look at the revenue, this is what I'm looking at. Yeah. So from the 2018-19 season, the gap between the 6th highest earner in terms of revenue was Arsenal, 478 million. The next team is West Ham with 235 million. And then the lowest from that season was Huddersfield with 148 million. So if you think about it, the gap between the 7th and 28th is nothing compared to 6th and 7th. It just shows how much.
Who's top of that list?
For that season, it was United, 764 million.
That's just insane, really.
It just shows how much we bring into the league in general. Even if Spurs haven't won anything,
they make a lot of money. Loads of money.
We literally, from that season, we were the 4th highest earner.
Is that also because of you guys made the Champions League final as well? Yeah.
Champions League one as well.
And you even actually get a lot of money as well. Even if each time you progress and stuff, you actually get money along the way as well. And then obviously if you qualify for it as well, and then cup runs, and then shirt sales and all this stuff, merchandise, it all adds up. Which is why even the clubs like West Ham, Leicester, Everton, you could chuck in Newcastle, Villa, because they're all big clubs. Leeds as well. Like they always make big money just because of the merchandise, sell tickets and stuff. Obviously they've all been impacted by COVID and stuff because of no fans, but it's pretty obvious that these top six clubs haven't been struggling if they're investing into the Super League. Like we came up with so many conspiracies last night and stuff about
So many.
Daniel Levy and stuff, not wanting to
You know what?
invest and stuff.
One thing I'm worried about is that I feel as if our sanctions may be higher than the rest, considering that how
Really?
bait it was that with the way we've been investing into our club with no success at all.
What do you mean? Can you explain what you mean by that? I don't get
Like
what you mean.
as in normally, say a club like Leicester, they win the league, they use that success to build their new training ground.
Yeah.
Whereas us, we got no success whatsoever. This has been planned since 2009. I mean, I know it's going to sound like a conspiracy, but when Wenger said it at the same time, that the Super League is happening within 10 years. So, I don't know, why would we build a new stadium if we're, at that point, we're just a normal top six club who are just pretenders. We weren't contenders during the time, were we? Until probably like 4 or 5 seasons.
About 2 years. About 2 years, you were real contenders, I think. Yeah.
Exactly. So it would just seem that I don't know, like we were colluding to a point, which I don't know if it's actually legal or not.
Yeah, it's just it's mad. Like I've got so many screenshots like from yesterday because there's so much like just stuff in general going on with all this and stuff. But for people that don't know, like the actual details of the chairmans and stuff of who's sort of running this all. So the chairman is Florentino Perez. So if people don't know, that's the Real Madrid owner. The vice chairmans are Stan Kroenke, who owns Arsenal. Another vice chairman is Andrea Agnelli, who's is he still owner of Juventus? Because there's something about him walking away from something, but I don't know if that's if I misread something like that. But
I don't know much about it.
yeah, and then you've got John W. Henry, who's owner of Liverpool, and then you've got the Glazers, obviously with Manchester United. So those are I'd say maybe 5 to 6 clubs or owners that have.
So what clubs are there again?
So Real Madrid. So Perez obviously is the chairman of it, and the other vice chairmans are Arsenal, Juventus, Liverpool, Man U. So it's the clubs you expect really. It's all the big clubs you expect. So
it's basically the elite, apart from Barcelona,
yeah.
which is
apart from Barcelona, yeah.
It's a bit surprising.
That's why even what Chelsea, Manchester City, Tottenham, Arsenal. I think not Arsenal. Sorry. Who was it? I can't remember now, but those clubs initially didn't want to do it because of that reason. But these heavyweights of clubs, they're kind of just taken over. They're like, yeah, we're going to do it, and then they literally just grabbed everyone else. They're like, yeah,
fuck UEFA, we're doing this on our own.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was talks as well because the whole thing that's busting up really is the fact that the players and clubs could be banned from obviously league competitions as well as international as well. And then I don't know if this was a joke or not, but I think Perez said something like, "Oh, we'll start our new like sort of international tournament or something."
That would just be insane.
Which is can you imagine like an England team full of those teams? Those are only like 15 to 20 teams, or like a Spain team or Italy team.
There won't be a lot of England players.
No chance. But yeah. And also Bayern and Dortmund, they've rejected as well. Bayern, Dortmund, I think Leipzig have as well. I think that's just been reported very soon as well. Leipzig have rejected it as well. They're not.
You know what?
They're not going to be part of it.
I think Bayern will come through. There's no way they're turning this down. No way a club is turning this down. I think.
I'm not sure.
Dortmund will cave in eventually at one point, or they'll be part of the 5 clubs that eventually end up playing based on the performances. I think Dortmund will come through because of that. Leipzig, they've got money. I don't know.
I don't know. If they've said no now, like I don't know.
I think they're just assessing all the implications which could happen from it.
Yeah, that's true. They're waiting for more information. Yeah.
But either way, they would have known enough. This has been discussed for how many years now? I'm pretty sure every club would have been included majorly into this, apart from maybe Leipzig.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because Leipzig only they were only founded in 2010 or something like that. I don't even know. Maybe even later.
The thing is, they're owned by Red Bull as well, so
Yeah, they're owned by Red Bull as
that's
well.
they're immense as well. So I don't think it wouldn't make sense for them to turn it down as well. They're a money club as well.
That's true. But I'm just looking at this other thing as well that was sent. So Arsenal, Atletico, Man City, and Spurs have won 0 European Cups or won nothing in that field. But Benfica, Celtic, Feyenoord, Ajax, Nottingham Forest, Villa, Hamburg, Steaua Bucharest, Porto, PSV, Red Star Belgrade, while State and Dortmund have all won 19 European Cups.
I mean,
So that just like it just says it all in a sense. But if you look at now, like Man City, Atletico, Arsenal, Spurs are somewhat bigger than those clubs that I mentioned there.
we earn way more money.
Yeah,
Got a way bigger fan base.
it's all history. Like it's all history because like even Nottingham Forest, what they've won Champions League 3 or 4 times or something like that, and it's like
Yeah, but
they're
like,
in the Championship or League One from what I know.
it's all good and all
Then Championship actually, yeah.
bringing those clubs in, yeah. But the whole point of this
It's
Super
about
League,
now, isn't it? It's not about before. Because imagine Nottingham Forest
exactly.
against Barcelona or something. Imagine
So
Messi playing in Nottingham Forest. That'd be mad.
exactly, it's about money as well. That's a main factor in all of this. Like, if you think about it, the clubs are within it. The founding members are all within the 10 richest clubs in the world.
Mm.
All of them, apart from AC Milan, I think.
They're
Which
they're quite rich though, aren't they? On they top 10 or
they're
they
not
should
top
be.
10.
Oh, okay.
Let me have a look because I checked on Deloitte earlier today.
Yeah,
AC Milan were in it.
yeah. But going back to obviously Spurs and stuff. In terms of like the present and stuff, like you got your Carabao Cup final coming up and stuff, and then a potential Champions League. Well, it doesn't even matter, but like a sort of top 4, top 6 sort of race as well. At this point, do you care where you finish in the season or what happens to you guys this season, or not really?
I genuinely don't care. I just want to see an improvement in the way we play football. That's it.
Who's the
Like,
man? Who's the man for you then? Who comes in the summer? Who's okay? Forget if they're at a club or not. Who would you want at Tottenham?
if I had my pick,
Yeah, yeah. Pick anyone you want. Okay, no wait. Do 2 picks. So pick anyone you want, and then pick realistically who you get.
uh, it's going to have to be the two. I said Nagelsmann and Scott Parker.
No, Sari or Rafa Benitez. No.
Sorry, no, thank you. I think that would just
I'm I'm
implode
only
within
saying
a
sorry
year.
because he's been linked with you guys. So
Yeah, sorry, it doesn't make sense for him to be coming in.
Rafa Benitez,
Especially,
he's free at the moment as well.
no. I think that would just cause whole lot of problems with him as well. I think within 1 or 2 seasons, them two would implode, especially with Daniel Levy within the club. No,
Mm.
thank you. That's not happening, especially after this whole Mourinho thing. I don't think I ever want to see this happen again. I can't believe how gassed I was when Mourinho walked into the club. Yeah,
And then
I literally,
you got people saying trophy Mourinho. I'm just like, nah, with Tottenham, no
I
way.
even I said trophy Mourinho at the beginning of the season. Like, there was so much hope, but
I understand
the
why
whole
because it is Mourinho and he's won everywhere he's been. And it's just ironic that how when he goes to Tottenham he wins nothing.
it was
It's funny. I love it, man. I love it.
that
Man.
is just
I don't
sad.
care what
That's
happens to
just sad.
Tottenham. They can burn in hell. I don't give a shit about them. Literally, at this point.
It's I don't know what to say to this. It's just the whole thing is just so funny. It's just I think the honeymoon phase with Mourinho just started at the beginning of the season.
There was,
Like I said,
bro, at the
last
start of the
season.
season, there was no honeymoon phase, man. You know what? You like I don't have to explain it, but everyone at the start of the season was around top. Even Southampton were top at one point.
You'd be like, obviously we're gonna say that, but the way we were playing, it actually made sense. Compare it to now, nothing is going well at all. Højbjerg is playing absolutely shit.
And
Regular,
I had people tell me that Højbjerg's better than Kante. I'm just like, nah, get out of here, man.
I mean,
No chance. No chance. After this, after the second half of the season, even in the first half, they were neck and neck, but Kante's just gone there and Højbjerg's gone there.
yeah,
That's it. So
it just shows how much of a difference a manager can make.
and I also think it's the players as well. Like as much as it's the manager, he hasn't got those serial winners in his team. He doesn't have like those Terrys, Carvalhos. He doesn't have
No, but
Lampards and all that.
this
Drogba's,
season, you
Ashley
don't.
Coles. That's the problem.
Yeah, but this season, everyone's fucking up. How are we not taking advantage of that?
What do you mean by that? As in terms of like
Like,
buying players or?
no, like as in, at one point in the season, every club was playing shit. United, we took advantage of United playing shit at
Yeah.
the beginning of the season. Chelsea, when they were playing shit, we didn't take advantage of it. Even the recent drop in results by some clubs, a draw, a loss again, I think. Nah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a mentality thing. Like Mourinho's had 2 transfer windows, if I'm not wrong. 2? Is he had 2 or 3? So he came in last year, and he had he's basically had a summer, and he's had January. So he's had what 2 transfer windows?
I mean, you could say winning mentality, but look at Guardiola. He didn't exactly bring in winning players to the club, did he? He brought in players that were
what he did technically.
like who?
Was it as in City, right? Or
you're talking about players with winning mentality. Who in the squad has a winning mentality? The squad just works perfectly fine.
Well, no, the whole team does because they've won. They've done the treble.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about players you're bringing into the club. Obviously, obviously once you win, you're gonna have that winning thing going on.
Yeah, that's right.
So who they signed this season? Ruben Diaz. What's he won?
I was in before he came to City. You mean?
Like
okay.
Yeah, like before the players come into City.
I don't know if he's won the Portuguese league or anything, but no
exactly.
idea. Yeah,
it's just I think the manager just makes a huge difference. I think
100%. No, you're right.
I think before I was just blinded to the fact that Mourinho's at the club, he's gonna win or something.
But it's understandable. You understand why, because of the stature of the manager and what he's achieved. Because Mourinho, like if you look at his CV and look at Guardiola's CV and you look at Fergie's CV, for example, them 3 you kind of look at and they're like, they're the 3 most successful managers for what they've done, which is why I understand in a way that you guys will be gassed. But from my perspective, I just think it's more the players that you have rather than the manager. Like as much as a manager can take the fault and stuff, like he did achieve stuff at Man United. Like fair enough, he didn't win the Premier League and stuff, but he still won the Europa League, and I think was it the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, one of the 2 or both of them. And then obviously what he did for us, he's the reason why we're kind of where we are today. So it's a bit awkward with Mourinho with Chelsea fans because he snaked Chelsea to go Tottenham, but what he's done for us, he's literally our GOAT in a sense because of what he's done for us.
I mean, I can't explain properly what's going on with the players. It's just it makes no sense to me what they're doing within the pitch. Obviously, the last game after the game finished, I'm just seeing Ori and Lloris just laughing.
I remember seeing that. I was like,
Ori, bro, you had a disaster class that game, and you're just here giggling with your French buddies here. And you're looking straight at the camera as well, which makes no sense. Oh man.
Mate, where do you Tottenham?
Someone's at the door. I'll be back 1 sec.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Let's go for it. But I'm literally just scrolling through socials right now. It's literally just been crazy with whatever's happened in the past like 12 to 24 hours and stuff. These memes are also funny as well. I don't know if everyone's seen all the stuff that's been going on about the Super League and the memes circling around that as well. But yeah, from from a Chelsea perspective and stuff, I don't really know what to think, to be honest, because with the Super League stuff, because it's just saying to Nandu and stuff that it's a bit money-wise, like Ron Bromwich is laughing basically because he's getting even more money than he did before. But now it's just at this point, who even cares or matters at this point now, except for the owners and the people working for the club, really. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if other managers start to walk out and stuff because, like Jose did, because it's just wrong on all sorts as well. Like, you see these League 2/National League teams going bust because they have no money basically, and it's just mad how they think that they can pull this off, especially in the pandemic and stuff. And I also feel like boycotting as well won't basically make any sense in a way, because at the end of the day they're getting money, so who the hell really cares? And I was saying to Nandu as well, like, it's who even cares about top four now, because with the Super League, like, it doesn't even matter where teams finish. So, and even just look at Chelsea social media, they just put Brighton up next with a full stop. You can tell that everyone bar Abramovich is basically pissed off. And then Gary Neville's joining Jamie Carragher as well. Wow. On Monday Night Football tonight. So there's going to be a lot of discussions. But yeah, this is the future. This is what all these greedy owners have asked for, isn't it? What can you do though? It's mad, to be honest. But how? I'm trying to think of solutions of how. Yeah, so I was just talking to everyone about Chelsea. To be honest, just sort of mentioning about Chelsea. I was just saying that about how National League teams and League 2 teams have like gone bust, and they're thinking of making this into a thing, especially now with teams going bust. So, and also with Chelsea about Abramovich and stuff, of how they've basically he's benefited from it. And I was just saying as well that Chelsea's Instagram, they just put Brighton up next with a full stop and nothing else. Usually they're a bit more like, because usually with Chelsea and Instagram, they just whenever there's a match or next match coming up, they usually post something with the crest and stuff. But this time they just put Brighton up next with a full stop. It's like, oh yeah,
they know the reaction.
Exactly, and then and then I think Gary Neville was joining Jamie Carragher on Monday Night Football tonight. So
that's going to be.
I can't wait to watch that. Genuinely, I can't wait for that.
Mourinho SACKED.
I'm surprised they haven't started earlier, because like there's a lot to get through. I think they're starting at 7. Obviously, the kickoff's at 8. But
probably.
But what are your expectations of Tottenham then? So going into next season and stuff.
Going into next season, find a way of playing proper football with the team.
Yeah.
I don't think I have expectations for trophies anymore. At least not for the next season. Especially with whoever we bring in, Nagelsmann or Scott Parker. I think the first season will be gelling the team together properly, finding a proper way of playing, which I don't think with Mourinho we actually had a proper way of playing. It was just pass the ball to Son and Kane, inshallah something happens. That's it. Bro, that's pretty much it. Or running down recklessly towards the left-hand side, crossing the ball in. I think those are only 2 ways of playing that we've had, which haven't been working at all. I think a manager like Guardiola would love to have that midfield.
Wait, who? Sorry?
A manager like Guardiola would love to have a midfield like that at City.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He'd be like, he'd turn like these players into next level. That's just how it is. Because I actually feel like now it might be a blessing for you guys, because you can get away from that fossil football in a sense. And you'll have, but unless like I said, if you hire Rafa Benitez, then it's going to be the same thing really. That's if, but obviously big ifs and stuff. But
I don't think that's happening. But I think the one thing I want to say is that Kane leaving is a huge,
Oh,
huge
I was gonna
possibility.
ask you that as well.
Huge
What's the
possibility.
verdict of on Harry Kane? If you change your opinion on Kane, do you think he's staying, going now, or
I've always said that Daniel Levy won't accept an offer for Harry Kane from any domestic rival at all. But you know what? Now I actually don't know. With the whole Super League thing, the club is always going to be competitive. We won't exactly be there right at the top, winning that probably anytime soon. So I don't know. I think Kane leaving is a huge possibility, considering that he loved Mourinho.
yeah,
I was hoping that something would click within the squad. Nothing has clicked so far. He's in the prime right now,
yeah,
entering his prime, literally this season. I don't think he'd want to waste his best years at the club. If he does, salute to him in it. But
Man says
you're
salute
making
to him.
a you're making a big mistake right now staying with the club. I think
Yeah,
I think this could end in two ways: a big disaster for the whole club, or we end up huge winners of this whole thing.
that's true.
Yeah,
Given the Super League and stuff, it's
yeah.
yeah, it's make or break for Spurs really at the moment. Like at the moment, it's
I
all
think
break with everything that's happening right now.
yeah.
But like you said, in the future it could change for you guys. But I want to do something with you really interesting actually. I've got the Tottenham squad here. We're going to do a little thing now where I say a player and then you give an option. It's stay or go. So there's no in
The
between.
whole squad.
So yeah,
The
yeah.
whole okay.
So either
So
stay or go. So I've just got it up on my phone and stuff. So I've made two categories of stay and go.
okay.
So we'll start off. I'm not gonna say I would actually. Do you know Alfie Whiteman? Do you know Alfie Whiteman? Not
He can
really.
stay for the sake. He can stay for the sake of it. He's, you just need another person there in it just to fill the spot. He can
Yeah,
stay.
because I think there's a few players like that. Obviously, I don't know you. You'll probably know better than me, but
E- Every
um,
team has that, so
that's true. So Alfie Whiteman stays.
for the sake of
Joe
it,
Hart.
he can fuck off.
Okay, Joe Hart goes. Okay.
Goes.
Hugo Lloris.
Goes.
Why?
He can go. He can
Why?
go. I think he's just fed
He's
up
finished.
now. He's finished bringing Nick
World
Pope.
Cup. Well, World Cup winner though.
What help is that giving us? He's been at the club for how long now?
8 years, 7 years, something like that.
I, I, I think I think we just need something fresh in the squad, a new leader.
But Lloris goes. Okay. Oh, here's an interesting one. Alderweireld.
Goes,
Why?
goes. He's finished. So
Mm,
someone could revive him, but I'm stuck on the fence. But I'm leaning more towards goal. I think we need a experienced centre back at the club either way. But
but if you look at Alderweireld, like from my outside perspective, I think he's been your best centre back for a long time.
a
Uh,
very
even
long time.
even like early 2000s and stuff and late 2000s, like those centre backs are
Early
nothing.
2000s. Oh, okay.
But I just think Alderweireld's head and shoulders above every centre back that you've had.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
Actually,
But
keep,
okay,
keep,
Alder,
keep,
you would keep. Have I changed
keep.
your mind?
Yeah, you changed my mind. Yeah, keep.
All right, so you're keeping Alderweireld. Okay. How old is he, by the way?
I'm guessing 31,
Okay.
32.
All right, so Alderweireld stays. Okay, I'm not going to ask about the next one because you're going to say go. But Davinson Sanchez, Davinson
Oh, okay.
Sanchez,
You know what?
or would you keep him?
This guy has so much potential. Under Mourinho hasn't clicked. I don't know whether it will click under another manager, but I know clubs are
He's a
interested.
record signing. He's a record defender signing, by the way, as well.
Yeah, I know clubs are interested in him for a good fee as well. For that, I'd let him go. But I've low key got a soft spot for the guy, knowing what he can do. But based on his recent performances, I think I'll just let him go.
You let him go. Okay. Serge Aurier,
Fuck off.
go. Okay.
Fuck off. Straight fuck off.
That was a strong go, man.
After the last game, straight fuck off.
Serge Aurier goes. Okay. Ben Davies.
Stay. Stay.
Ooh. Okay. So you get rid of Aurier but keep Davies. Okay.
He said nothing bad about the club. Obviously, he doesn't put in those 10 out of 10 performances. So it's always a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. Um.
He's there. He's good to keep.
Yeah. Tanganga.
Keep.
Yeah.
That's the best centre back.
To be fair, an Alderweireld Tanganga partnership could work potentially as a centre back. So you keep Tanganga, even if you guys got good money for Tanganga, would you still
keep him?
You still keep, okay. Matt Doherty.
I'm kind of stuck on the fence on this one as well.
I thought you'd have been like go straight away. Interesting.
It depends how we play. It's good to keep, but
do you think?
Say if we need to switch to 5 at the back at one point during the game.
But do you think any manager that comes in now will play 5 at the back or 3 at the back? Whoever that is.
Possibly to match another team. That's one reason why I'd say that will happen. But Doherty's not a starter.
So would you stay or go?
I think he can stay.
Stay.
I think he's got something to prove still.
Okay. Matt Doherty stays. Who's next? Sergio Reguilon.
Stay. For now. Recent performances have been a bit suspect from him.
But I still think he's a decent player, to be fair.
Decent player, but he needs the right manager for that.
Joe Rodon.
100% stay. He's my boy. He can stay.
He had a good game. He's had a few good games, to be fair.
All his games were good.
Did he play against Chelsea? Or no, he didn't play against Chelsea, did he? Joe Rodon. Or he might have done, I'm not sure actually.
I don't remember. That local game he had was a good one, apart from that mistake he made.
Yeah.
That was his best performance so far.
Dennis Kirkin? I don't know who that is, to be honest.
He can stay.
Stay?
All the youngsters can stay. Obviously, I'll say stay when you mention it.
Spell his name right. So next is Marcel Lavinier. No idea.
Stay. Loan him out though.
Has he played any first team football before or no?
The FA Cup against some.
Oh, he played FA Cup. Okay. All right. Harry Winks.
Go. He's a player that should be playing in La Liga.
Do you think?
In my opinion, he should be playing.
With Kieran Trippier.
It's exactly the same situation. He should be in La Liga.
The thing is, I actually thought Harry Winks was pretty decent.
I still think he's very decent. He's a very tidy player.
But he's just not. He's not in. But the thing is, you never know with these players. Like, especially with the new manager coming in, Harry Winks might be in favour, say, in front of Ndombele, for example.
You know what?
He might revive himself, because you never know. Like you've seen with Chelsea, all these manager changes we've had, we've seen different players come to light. Like except Tony Rudiger, I would have never expected I thought he was 100% gone, and Christensen as well. But they've revived their career at Chelsea. Same thing could happen to Winks, but you never know.
You know what? He reminds me of Jorginho.
Harry Winks.
Yeah. Obviously, it's like Marmite in it. You either like him or you
hate him or hate him. Yeah, that's true.
So, I like him, but
not for Tottenham.
I don't know. This season, it just seems like he wants to go. It just seems like, bun this, I want to leave. But under a new manager, it could be totally different.
So Harry Winks is a go, right? You said.
If we get the right price.
All right. Eric Lamela.
This guy can go straight to the bins. He can go straight to the bins. I love his shithousery, but terrible player. Barely hit double digits in total in the Premier League since he's been here.
And he's been here, what, 8 years? 9 years? Something like that?
What's he good at? Just being rash. That's it. Ball rolls. Ball rolls. That's it. That's pretty much it. He can go. Nah. How are you saying he's got the 11 shirt off Bale?
Oh, he's got the 11 shirt. Yeah, I just looked here.
Embarrassing.
Do you think you get money for him though?
Syria clubs are interested in him now.
Oh, interesting. Eric Dyer.
He's He's a keep. But you know why? He's just gonna be there in case someone gets injured.
I understand why. He's versatile. I understand why.
He's just a utility player.
You get those players like, I'm not comparing them obviously, but you kind of associate Eric Dyer with, say, like a James Milner, where you wouldn't get rid of. But obviously James Milner's well clear of Eric Dyer, but the type of player they are, you'd sort of keep them in a sense because they're so versatile. But
I don't think any club is interested in them.
Okay. Sissoko.
God, he doesn't have the legs anymore.
Sissoko goes. Okay. Interesting. Who's next? Dele Alli.
Stay. 100%.
You still keep him?
No, he's staying. He's staying.
Oh, yeah. With Mourinho gone now, yeah.
Bro, you know what? Yeah, this guy should be playing as a second striker. Like he did when he was destroying Chelsea every single game.
Mate, not every single game. It was 2 games, man.
I'm pretty sure it's more games than that.
2 games. That's it. At the bridge, he scored 2 games. And let me just say it was Conte tax 17-18 season, and also
you can't deny
that. Also that year we won the league. We only lost 2 games, and it had to be to you lot. But it's only 2 games he's done well against us. That's it. 2.
Either way, he should be playing as a second striker.
Okay. Yeah.
You know how Lingard has that free role.
Yeah.
That's basically Dele Alli.
Oh, interesting. You keep Dele Alli. Okay. And Ndombele.
100% keep.
Yeah.
100%.
You're not worried about the next manager at all, not fancying potentially, or?
Based on the season, why would?
All I'm saying is you never know. Like
you know what it is. It just depends how you use him. But I think Mourinho developed him perfectly. I think that's the only good thing about him. About what Mourinho has done with Kane and Ndombele especially. Ndombele can now play as a number 10 and as a number 8.
Yeah.
So he can pretty much play anywhere in the midfield now.
That's true. Højbjerg.
100% stay. I think he's our next captain.
Oh, do you think? Who's your captain? Right? Oh no, stupid
Lloris.
question. It's Kane, isn't it? Oh no, is it Lloris?
Kane is not captain material. He's not a leader.
He's captain of England.
He's not a leader on the. He's not. Yeah, I don't know why, but even with the England team, there's not that many leaders apart from Henderson or Maguire.
Yeah.
So, I think Kane just sets an example for everyone else on the pitch, which is why he's captain.
Okay, Alfie Devine.
Stay. Loan though.
Loan as well. Okay. Who's next? Lo Celso.
100% stay, even though his last couple games have been a bit not suspect. It's just I don't think he's got his full match fitness yet. But I think with the right manager, he'll do bits for us. Because I've always said that if both players are fully fit, Lo Celso is better than Ndombele.
Do you think?
He brings up the numbers, especially that season he had with Real Betis. His numbers were insane that season.
So from Lo Celso we go to Jamie Bowden.
I don't know who that is. I can't lie.
All right, so just go.
Let's go.
There's a lot of stays, to be honest. I'm quite shocked.
It's because of Mourinho, I'm telling
you. Now, John?
I don't know who that is.
Go as well, then.
You haven't mentioned Oliver Skip here.
Oh, he's technically not in the Tottenham squad this year, but yeah. Now that you mentioned Oliver Skip, would you keep or sell him or?
Keep 100% keep.
Okay, I'll put Oliver Skip in. Why not? He's technically your player still, but he's on loan, isn't he?
But the thing is, Mourinho loved him. Yeah. Now that Mourinho's gone, I think he should stay another season in Norwich.
Yeah, because they're up as well. They're in the Premier League, so why would he leave?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oliver Skip. So Lucas Moura is the next one. So you're on to the attackers now. Stay. You don't think he's too old?
No, he's like 28.
Is he not? I thought he was in his 30s.
He looks like he's just 30
That's
with
what
that
I thought.
hairline.
That's what I thought.
But
Yeah.
yeah, he's 28, 29.
Oh, fair. Okay.
And
Yeah. He was
he's a
he
good
was a
player to have.
favorite, wasn't he, under Mourinho?
Yeah,
Lucas Moura towards the
work
end.
rate.
Yeah, his
Head
work rate was really good. Son.
on. Stay. He's a purple patch player. I don't think I might have said he's world class based on my reactionary behavior,
Hmm.
but he's not world class. He's a purple patch player. He'll get you those goals, then he'll have that work rate later on, and then there's nothing to show for it anymore.
Do you know what? He'd be perfect for Liverpool. I'd
Yeah.
say he's one of those. He's one of those players who'd suit Liverpool. I think just the
Feel
way
like
the way
that.
they play. I think like if Liverpool were to move on Mane for whatever reason, then if they were to bring in Son, I think that'd be an equally good sort
I
of
think
replacement for Mane.
I
That's
think
obviously big ifs though. But
I think best you'll get is 2 or 3 seasons out of him though.
who's Son?
Yeah.
All right. Harry Kane.
100% keep.
Yeah.
But he has to go.
So you're saying you'd keep him, but for Harry Kane's sake, you'd say
But
go in there. Yeah.
for Harry Kane's sake, I beg you leave the club when you can.
I'll go put Harry Kane in both categories.
Yeah.
Stay and go because yeah, I understand what you mean, brother. I've always said he's gonna leave, man. I said he's gonna leave Tottenham, man. He has to. He has to, especially now. This is the like fair enough the timing and stuff for everything. Like now he has an excuse to go. There's no Mourinho there. He's good. There's nothing holding him back now. He should go.
Last week I would have said the timing is just poor. No club is going to be able to afford him. No elite club is going to afford him. Now, with the Super League, I think every club can afford him, depending on how the club does it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
he needs to go, man. He needs to go. I think.
I don't think we'll listen to offers though. That's the thing. Knowing that we're going to be competitive every single season now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Steven Bergwijn.
I haven't really thought about this guy much.
Interesting.
I mean, in the Dutch league, his numbers were insane. But at the same time, we had this striker called Vincent Janssen. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, Vincent Janssen. Yeah.
I think he set the record number of goals before he joined us in the season. After that, absolutely binned. He's in the Mexican league, and recently he's just missed an absolute sitter and he's just playing shit. So I don't know if the Dutch league is just terrible, but you got players like Van de Beek.
Even Ziyech. I've said to a lot of people, like people might not rate Ziyech at the moment, but we have to remember with COVID as well, the Dutch league got suspended, and Ziyech, when he played in September or October, he had an injury as well at the start, so he even missed the start of the season. So he hadn't played football in a year. That's what people forget as well.
I literally completely forgot that he was out for 7 months as well.
Yeah, that's the same with the French league. The French league stopped. The Dutch league stopped because of COVID as well. So it does take its time. That's why I get annoyed with some people when they say, "Oh, Ziyech has been shit." It's just like he's scored important goals for us and he's done all right, but I have to remember the circumstances as well with the Dutch league. Like with Werner, there's no excuse and stuff because he's been playing and stuff. Fair enough, he's adapting and stuff, but it's not no excuse for Ziyech. As in, like, there's no excuse for Werner in the sense compared to Ziyech because Ziyech hasn't played football basically for a whole year. But away from Chelsea, it's about Tottenham. Sorry, this whole thing. But Steven Bergwijn, keep or sell, or stay or go even.
In Bergwijn's case, I'd keep him. I think it's a similar situation to Werner, where other clubs won't rate him.
Yeah,
I rate Werner.
Yeah.
I've always rated Werner, but I think the situation is so similar where the players don't have end product. It's like they don't want to shoot at all. It's like they're afraid they'll be shooting blanks or something. Like Bergwijn will even taking players on for him now. It's like he doesn't want to do it. He has an opportunity. He's quick enough. he sees the easy option of passing someone that's close to him, and then that's it.
But I think Steven Bergwijn's another one of those who could benefit from another manager in a sense.
Yeah.
But you just never know.
I think with Son as well, during his first season, he was shit. First full season, he was shit.
Yeah. Well, he didn't play much, did he? Because obviously he had Eriksen as well.
Yeah. So I think I'd keep him.
You keep Bergwijn, okay. We've got, I think, just about 4 more to go, really. So next one's Gareth Bale. That's a tough one, actually. So remember this about you. So would you let him stay or would you let him go?
I can't. This is a bit hard.
It's a tough one. Very tough one.
It's just with Mourinho gone, there's a lot of possibilities within the squad.
Because Gareth Bale's another one of those who could come alight with Mourinho gone now.
Yeah.
For the remainder of the season, but obviously he's going back to Madrid now, isn't he? So
I think we're definitely going to have the option of bringing him in.
And he's technically not your player. He's technically Real Madrid's player, isn't he still?
Yeah, I think we're still going to have the option to bring him in. I think Gareth Bale will just be binned by Madrid. But
would you keep or sell?
The thing is, with the Super League coming in, we need players like him. And we're not going to get players like him if we don't.
At that age as well.
At that age where he could deliver for us. If you're saying that Cavani is delivering for United, how you even Ibrahimovic? If you're telling me players like them can deliver,
Thiago Silva, just saying.
Exactly. Him as well. How are you telling me that Gareth Bale can't deliver?
Well, I guess it's the position he plays in as well, because he's been playing as like a 9/winger as well, so it's a bit more demanding. But especially the Prem.
But the games he's been playing, where he's been, let's say, close to his best, but not exactly his best in it, he's been able to adapt his game perfectly. He doesn't need to take players on, just position well, and he can cross the ball in as well. So I don't know if we had the opportunity to bring him in, I'd still take him.
So you keep Gareth Bale?
Yeah, if there's the opportunity, yeah.
Okay. Vinicius. He's another one, new manager could benefit. He might partner Vinicius with Kane, the next manager. Potentially.
He's another player I didn't think of at all.
He's on loan, isn't he, though?
He's on loan, but I think Benfica might keep him. I don't think they have a striker. Yeah.
Okay.
But if we're able to sign him on a cheap, I'll take him. I think he's a good player to have.
So you stay or go for Vinicius? Is it a go?
Go.
Go. Okay. All right. We're on 2 more now. These I think are young players. So Dane Scarlett.
Bro, this guy is going to be elite. He's going to be elite for us. I hope I don't jinx. I hope I don't.
Judging that reaction, you want him to stay then.
Yeah.
Dane
Scarlett. I hope I don't jinx it, but this guy is 17. The build this guy has, he doesn't look 17, man.
Yeah, I'll just look at his build now. He looks massive, man.
He's massive. He's massive with a baby face as well. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see his breakthrough season. How
might get a chance. You never know under the new manager for next season potentially.
Yeah,
I'll get called up. And then Dylan Markande. Don't even know who that is, to be fair.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, sell. But yeah, I'll go through again what you've said, and if there's any amendments, you can quickly make them before we wrap this up and stuff. All right, so the Tottenham squad. So for stays, so players that will stay at Tottenham, you've put Alfie Whiteman, Toby Alderweireld, Ben Davies, Tanganga, Doherty, Reguilon, Rodon, Kirkin, Lavernier. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I think that's right. But Eric Dyer, Dele Alli, and Ndombele, Højbjerg, Divine, Lo Celso, Skip, Mora, Son, Kane, Bergwijn, Bale, and Scarlett. And for ones that you want to get rid of, Joe Hart, Lloris, Sanchez, Aurier, Winks, Lamella, Sissoko, Bowden, Niall John, Harry Kane, Harry Kane for both of them, Carlos Vinicius, and this Markande guy.
Yeah, the players that don't know.
Mate, you have no goalkeepers. Who the hell's gonna play goal? Oh, Alfie Whiteman can play goal.
That's actually a good point, but I think we're definitely signing a keeper next season.
Donnarumma maybe, potentially.
Nick Pope.
Oh, Nick Pope as well, yeah. But just look at that. There's a lot of players that you want to get rid of. There's loads, which I understand, to be fair.
These are players that should have gone 2-3 seasons ago.
Yeah, fair enough, man. But yeah, any other final thoughts on Spurs or the Super League or just anything in general?
It's just going to be interesting to see how all this unfolds, really.
Indeed. Yeah, no, 100%. I think that's more of a perspective from just football fans generally as well. But I've said what I had to about what I think of it at the moment. Obviously, I'd like to know more, but at the moment, I'm still not backing it right now. But
yeah.
obviously, different clubs, different perspectives, different fans feel differently about it, and obviously, we all need to do our research as well about it, which I still need to do, to be fair. But yeah, you guys got a big game as well on Sunday. You probably have no confidence on that, but yeah, sorry, what were you going to say?
The first keeper is missing the game on Sunday.
Sorry?
So City's first keeper is missing the game on Sunday.
Oh, Edson, really? Is he injured?
Yeah. I don't know, but Pep said that. You know the keeper that started on
Stefan, yeah.
Yeah, he's starting on Sunday.
Ooh. The thing is, I actually don't think he's that bad. I just think he had a bit of a moment against us, but yeah, it's just one of them. But can you imagine the scenes? Ryan Mason lifting a trophy quicker than Mourinho. Just
within a week of joining the club, our club is cursed with trophies, and you're telling me that not even a manager, he's probably just a normal coach with the under-19s, not even under-19s.
Yeah.
You're telling me he's going to come through within less than a week
and beat Pep Guardiola? Nah, no chance, man. That's what I love. Tottenham in the mud again. That's what I love. But yeah,
the way we're winning this. But the whole Super League is a make or break thing. Say if we get kicked out of the Premier League, we're all on ropes. I think.
That's true. That's true to us. But yeah, we just have to wait and see what happens, man. Who knows in the next coming minutes, hours, days, months, years, even what's gonna happen. But yeah, we're gonna we'll call it on this one now. We'll wrap it up and stuff. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well. We've also done a lot of videos prior to like matches and stuff. So we've done stuff on COVID, racism as well. Patience of virtual football as well. Go have a look at that as well, because it's quite interesting now with Mourinho being sacked. So have a look at that as well. Have a look at Instagram as well. We're quite active on there as well. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.